This is the part we need to make, and the volume we're going after is 0.297 cubic inches. I'm going to make this part by initially making a big rectangular prism and then extruding a couple of times to get rid of the stuff we don't want. So a subtractive method. Here are the dimensions. So the box I'm going to make is going to be 0.75 high and 1 inch wide, and then 0.625 inch deep. If you look at these numbers, you'll find that they're based on a eighth of an inch, 0.125 grid. So we're going to go back 5/8 up 6/8 over 8/8. So initially I'm going to draw an 8 by 6 square, or rectangle. So let's go ahead and do that. I think this is a little cluttered. I'm going to come up here and go to the options, big I options, and then go to sketch. I'm going to deselect grid lines, at least for now. It's pretty busy looking. So I'm going to take my rectangle, and I know I'm going to go, in terms of width, I'm going to go 8 units of an eighth of an inch, or 8 times 0.125, tab, and then the height was, I believe, 6 units, 0.750. So 6 times 0.125. Tab back over, enter. There it is, finish. And I'm going to extrude in the third dimension, 5/8, 0.625. So let's do that. I'm going to go in the other direction, so that's going to be 5 times 0.125. Alright, now to go from here to here, I'm going to take this chunk out of the front here. So I'm going to extrude. I'm just going to extrude from the top and go downward just for kicks. I could go in the front face, but I'm going to go down. So I've got a rectangle I need to draw on the top. That's going to be a 1/4 inch, or 2 times 0.125 by the length of the entire piece. So let's do that. So let me turn it that way, and I'm going to project the geometry so I can use those edges. And now I'm going to make a rectangle which starts at the lower left and goes all the way over here and intersects there. So I don't need to enter a number in the active box here. I can tab over, and this is 2 times 0.125. Enter. Right click, OK. Finish. And I'm going to extrude down and leave a 1/4 inch, or 2 times 0.125. So let's extrude downward. And let's see, what did we start with? We started with 6/8, and we want to leave 2/8, so I need to extrude down, oh, there it is right there, a 1/2 inch, 4/8. So let's see if that works. 4 times 0.125. Okay, so I think that's right. And now I need to get rid of this box, so I'm going to again go from the top. No particular reason. Well, let's go from the front. So that's going to be 3/8, 0.375 over 4/8, a 1/2 inch, and centered on that face. And we got a 1/4 inch there. So 3/8 by 1/2. So let's make our sketch there. Project geometry. I click OK. Come up here. This was, I believe, 4 times 0.125, tab, and the depth was 3 times 0.125, enter. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. And then the distance from here to here is a 1/4 inch, or 2 times 0.125. And we can see that's fully constrained. If we look down here, it's all blue and everything. Now, how far do we go in? We go in a 1/4 inch, or 2 times 0.125. Let's go that way, and we can just come in here and make that a 2. And there it is. Let's check to see. Its volume is in fact 0.297 inches, so we made that correctly. Let's go ahead and save that as part 6 underscore last name first name. And now let's make the drawing for that. Before we take a look at it, let's just go and set up the template. So part name is part 6, assignment IED final dash fall 2017 4,6 12/19/27. I guess I'm John Smith. Okay, so what is this thing supposed to look like? So we're going to have to go to our other assignment, which was, let's see, which one was that? It's going to look like this. So you can see we're doing baseline dimensioning everywhere. And again, we don't need one of the views. Don't think that's the normal case because it's not. Usually we need all 3, but in this particular case I think we can get by with 3. So let's go ahead and do this. This should be a pretty straightforward one. So the front looks like it's there. Let's make it a little bigger. And we'll do that. I'm not even going to make the right one because the assignment says to make it exactly like what we saw here. So let's just go ahead and do that. So to annotate, those are baseline. So left click, left click, left click, left click, right click, continue, pull up to there, right click, create. And we don't have the precision we need, so we'll go to Manage, Styles Editor, go to the dimension, open the plus sign, go down to default ANSI, the one at the bottom, change the precision to 3 digits after the decimal, and there we have it. Okay, and for the height parameters, we'll go back to the Annotate tab, baseline, left click, left click, left click, left click, right click, continue, pull out, left click, right click, create. Looks good so far. And then we're going to do, for the depth, we're going to do baseline dimensioning from the front here. Left click, left click, left click, left click, right click, continue, and there we have it. And I think that matches. Okay, now if I just hit save, I'm going to get the same part I have here, but you notice it's got the IDW extension. Those cannot live by themselves. You cannot submit them for credit. At this point, everything's fine so far, so just go to the big I, hover over export, go to PDF, it'll give the same name, put it in the same folder, and there it is. And that's what you'll submit for this assignment. Thanks for watching.